When the steamers are docking in my New Orleans, the levee is one of the busiest places in the world. But at midnight, when the roustabouts are gone and the faint sounds of the river drift with the dark across the empty walks, the levee can be one of the loneliest spots in the city, filled with silence, moonlight, and cutthroats.
Yancy.
Well, good evening, Mr. Colton.
I don't see your Indian friend behind you.
Oh, he's not behind me. He's behind you.
What did he say?
You're safe for the moment.
What do you mean I'm safe?
The levee is full of cutthroats. If they knew that you, the administrator of New Orleans, were having a rendezvous here, they'd feed you to the wharf rats.
Yeah. Yancy, the last time we met, you agreed to go underground for me.
Not for you, Mr. Colton, for New Orleans. You inside the law, me outside the law. Same law. Still goes.
Yancy, New Orleans is in trouble. The decent citizens are up in arms, and I don't know what to do about it.
About what?
Gallatin Street. It's an international disgrace.
Well, it has been for many years.
2 blocks long from the French Market to the Mint. Yet decent people can't walk it alone after dark and come out alive.
Well, they can if Toby Cook says they can.
Even the police won't patrol that street anymore. They lost 20 men in there last month.
Toby told him to keep out.
This Toby, don't tell me he's a friend of yours.
No. But he's one of my best enemies.
Yancy, I want Gallatin cleaned up.
And whom did you have in mind?
You?
Oh, no, you don't. When I took this job, we agreed I was a fool. But not that foolish.
Then you're saying it's impossible to clean up Gallatin.
Well, they haven't built a big enough broom yet. You'd better get out of here, Mr. Colton, and get out fast.
That man was chasing me. Thank you very much, but I can take care of myself.
When do you start?
Yeah, when do I start? Why, I just got here to New Orleans on my ship, the Thunderbolt. I'm Captain Sven Larsen from Stockholm.
Yancy Derringer.
How do you do? And who is this one?
My Pawnee friend, Wolf, who stands in water. Pahoo-Ka-Ta-Wah.
Oh, one of them foreigners, huh?
No, his folks were born here quite some time ago.
Oh, how do you do?
He doesn't shake hands.
Oh?
What are you doing, Captain?
Well, I just come here to New Orleans with valuable cargo.
First trip.
Yeah, now I'm going to have some fun.
Well, Captain, if you want to have some fun, you and your money will last longer if you go over on Bourbon Street.
Oh, I can take care of myself. Say, maybe you can help me. Find street,
Gallatin Street?
Gallatin Street, yeah. A friend of mine in Sweden, he tell me about a good gambling place on Gallatin Street, the Jumping Jack.
The Jumping Jack.
Yeah, I'm supposed to see a fella, Toby Cook.
Well, Captain, if you see Toby Cook at the Jumping Jack, one of 4 things will happen to you.
Yeah, all fun, huh?
Number 1, you'll definitely be cheated. 2, you may be robbed. 3, you might be shanghaied. And 4, you'll probably be murdered.
Oh, that sounds like a good place. How I find it?
You did understand me.
Well, sure. Which way I go?
Well, Captain, if you want to commit suicide, you go right straight up the dock to the French Market and turn right.
Mr. Derringer, I've been in lots of tough places, but I'm still kicking around. I can take care of myself.
You keep saying that, and I keep worrying about it.
I show you. You see this? I'm going to put this in cotton bale. Oh, can I use the knife, please? Thank you. Just about there. That ought to be pretty good. Thank you. Now, you got pistol? You shoot that. Oh, no. You must go more back. Yeah, No. More back yet.
Captain, this is only a 4-barrel Sharps. It's a mighty small target.
Well, we still must go more back. Come on. Still pretty close, but Well, we take a chance. After all, that's life. Take a chance. You see, I'm a gambler. All right, shoot.
What is that?
Pretty good, huh? That's new Swedish stuff. We got a scientist, Mr. Nobel. He invented it.
What do you call it?
Dynamite. Say, we better be running before the police come, huh? I'm glad to meet you. And don't you worry about Sven. I can take care of myself.
Yes, Pahoo, he's a very important man. We'd better keep our eye on him. Pahoo, you stay here. Will you stop arguing with me? No, you will not go with me. Toby Cook has passed the word that I'm allowed to walk Gallatin Street. You're not. So you stay here. Good evening.
Come to number one. Come to number one.
Come on, number 7.
Good evening, Captain Sven.
He always wins. Why do you always win?
Luck. Just luck. You can have my number if you want it.
By golly, I take it.
Give the gent number 7. I'll take his, number 1.
I told you this was a good place. Lots of fun, huh?
So I see. What happened to you?
Oh, couple of fellas tried to stop me in the street, but by golly, I can take care of myself. You want to play?
No, I'll just watch.
It's a good game. They got a mouse in the center, they let up the glass, and we all yell, and the mouse runs for a number. You watch. I bet number 7.
I'll bet number 1.
Come on. Come on, come to number 7. Come to number 7.
Come on, get over here, mouse. Come on, number 1. Number 1! Get pay me. This is my lucky night.
How you like that?
I told you, Captain Sven, that you'd be cheated if you came here.
Well, how can anybody cheat at this game?
This is an honest game, Derringer. If you don't like it,
No, I don't like it.
well, then go play someplace else. And leave me and my friend alone.
I do like your ring, though. May I see it?
I said leave me alone. Oh.
Like it, Captain Sven?
Well, it's just a ring.
Interesting stone, though, huh?
What is it? Ivory?
Limburger, I'd say. Oh, now how much have you lost?
About $100.
Well, let's win it back.
How?
It's quite simple. I fire a bullet, the bullet strikes the head of this match and lights it. Now you put up $10 and I shall win you 100.
Good.
Well, Yancy Derringer.
Well, hello, Toby.
Oh, you've broken down, old rebel. Welcome home.
Well, I wish I could say it's good to see you again.
Well, you never were a hypocrite. Hey, where's the Indian?
Heard about him.
Oh, everybody has. Big, Pawnee throat cutter. Figures he's responsible for your life. That must keep him kind of busy.
Exercise is good for him.
Where is he?
No one ever knows until it's too late. Ready, Captain?
Yep.
Yancy, you're not going to try to win money at the match game, are you?
Of course. I'll use my own if you don't mind. $10 is better.
Right.
All right. Throw it away.
And I'd like to use my own match. See, these matches aren't real. They're just pieces of painted wood. Never would light.
Hmm?
Don't bother.
By golly, that's pretty good.
All right.
Give me the money.
All right, now that's enough, Yancy. First you rough up my best shill, and then you want to play an honest game. What are you trying to do, break a jumping jack? Who's your friend?
Captain Sven Larson just got here with a cargo from Sweden.
You are Toby Cook?
Uh-huh.
Then I tell you something. That fella playing with me at the mouse game, he was cheating.
Well, of course he was cheating. All the games are crooked. How do you expect me to make a dishonest living?
You mean I got no chance to win?
You've got a chance of getting out of here without a broken neck. That's the only chance Gallatin gives, and that not too often. But since you're a friend of Yancy's, the captain can clear.
One thing about Toby, he does keep his promises, whether to clear you or spare you.
All right. I go. But you just remember one thing, mister. I can take care of myself.
Come on, buy a drink. Well, Yancy, how are you?
Poor but proud.
The old plantation?
Waverly? It's a little run down. Nothing wrong that money can't fix. How's your street of broken heads?
Oh, it's a very velvet touch. I don't see why Gallatin Street shouldn't last for a long time.
I think it'll last about as long as you do.
You wouldn't be thinking of giving nature a hand, would you, Yancy?
Oh, I've thought of it.
Oh, you rebel rascal. I'd hate to stuff you through a trapdoor into the Mississippi. You have such a beautiful sense of larceny mixed in with your, honor.
Lucy? Is that Lucy Merridale?
That's right. No, I wouldn't. Yancy, the old days are dead. So is the girl you knew.
Lucy.
Go away, Yancy.
Well, there's your great lady, Yancy.
The Merridales, their plantation. Cressley Hall, what happened?
It's gone like all the rest. You lost the war, remember?
What's she doing on Gallatin Street?
Oh, not much. Sometimes she plays the decoy. You know, she screams, gentleman to the rescue. Next day, he's on a clipper to China, and I'm $500 richer. But she's not much good, even for that. Now, hold it. Well, the iron in your fist hasn't rusted. All right, so maybe I asked for it. Maybe I had it coming. Forget it. Buy a drink.
Maybe later.
Well, any time, Rebel. The street's still open to you.
I grew up with Lucy Merridale. She used to wear pink ribbons in her hair. She was 12. She grew into her Paris gowns with gay music, pure laughter, and stately cotillions. Cressley Hall? Cressley Hall was the most beautiful plantation on the Mississippi. I had to go back to Gallatin Street.
Yancy. Oh, Yancy.
I've just come from Cressley Hall. I think I'm beginning to understand. Was it very bad?
That's all over now. You've got to get out of here. If he knew you were here...
I'm taking you with me.
No. It's too late.
We've all changed, Lucy.
He'd never let me leave. I've seen too much. I know too much. It'd kill me.
I'll talk to him.
No. There isn't any feeling in him. If he knew you were here with me now,
What would he do, Miss Lucy? Put that away, you clodhopper. Yancy has you covered from under that hat with a 4-barrel sharps, or I don't know my old friends, huh, Yancy?
Hello, Toby.
I'm not looking for trouble if you're not. Miss Lucy, you're a naughty girl entertaining Mr. Derringer without permission.
Toby, I didn't do anything. I didn't know he was coming back.
Well, now, you don't have to be afraid of him.
Well, I wouldn't say that, Yancy.
Don't make any trouble, Yancy. It doesn't matter anymore.
You'd better say goodbye, Miss Lucy. Chances are you won't be seeing your old neighbor again. You'd lost this poker game anyway. Bruno has you covered from out there with a .44 aimed at your noble brow.
Well, maybe you better take a look.
You walked into Gallatin Street tonight alive, you go out the same way. But from now on, Yancy, Gallatin Street is closed to you forever. Note to Toby Cook. I'm walking Gallatin Street at 9 o'clock tonight. Any person visiting the Jumping Jack after that hour does so at his own peril. Yancy Derringer.
You think you'll try it?
Yancy Derringer's a man of his word.
But you closed the street to him.
Toby Cook's a man of his word, too.
He's walking.
Did you think he wouldn't?
Right down the middle. A kid could knock him out.
He's mine. If I don't take him after that newspaper ad, they'll laugh Gallatin Street to death. Bruno, upstairs.
He's coming.
Now, you all know what to do. Let's go. Hello, Yancy.
You read my message?
I wish you hadn't done that, Yancy. I wouldn't mind trying you in a clean fight, but that newspaper, that makes me a fool. So in order to remind other noble fellas who might walk Gallatin Street after I've told them not to, I'm gonna hang you. But before you go, I've got something special for you.
Still got another ace, Toby. What's your call?
No call. This poker game's over.
Hey, even in Christmas, we used to about got rid of the yump and yak.
Better get this man to the hospital.
Take him away. Mr. Derringer, it is my duty to inform you that you are under arrest.
What charge?
The destruction of private property. Follow me, please.
This is a personal matter between the administrator and myself.
Well, hello, Yancy.
Colton?
How's Miss Merridale?
Gone.
Gone? Gone where?
By riverboat to St. Joe, railroad to Sacramento to an aunt in California. She'll write.
I'm very glad. What are you doing?
I'm going to win back a $500 fine imposed upon me for the destruction of private property.
But that was merely a formality.
So is this, Mr. Colton. So is this. 5-card draw. Your bet.